Maria again. So we learned in our last class about the Declaration of Independence. So now we are going to focus on the Constitution of the United States of America. The Constitution. Yes, the Constitution, which was written 11 years after the Declaration of Independence. 11 years later, yes, 11 years after the Declaration of Independence was signed, the Constitution was formed. Because remember, with the Declaration of Independence, we had 13 colonies that were liberated from the King George III of England. However, we had no president. No, we did not have a president. George Washington, the first president of the United States of America, did not become officially president until the Constitution was formed. And the Constitution was formed 11 years later. 11 years after the Declaration of the Independence was formed. I hope you know that. And he was not inaugurated until, I believe, 1789. So the Constitution was formed 11 years after the Declaration, which is known to have been signed July 4th of 1776. So 11 years after that, what's 10 more? 1786, and one more, 1787. So then 2 years after that, George Washington became president. But not only that, the federal government formed 3 branches in the Constitution, and they are the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. Yes, those 3 branches. The executive, or let's start with the legislative, that's Congress. Then we go to the executive, the president, the vice president, his cabinet. And then we go to the judicial branch, which is the 9 judges in the Supreme Court, the highest court of all. Do you know that the Constitution is the highest supreme law? Pluto? He's here. What is the highest supreme law of the United States of America? No, not the Declaration. The Constitution is the highest supreme law of the United States of America. So I would like for us to remember the 3 branches that the federal government formed with the Constitution. They are the legislative, executive, and judicial branch. Remember? The Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution. 3 branches in the Constitution. Legislative, executive, and judicial branch. The Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution. That should help you remember. The Constitution, we said it a lot of times. 3 branches in the Constitution. Why do we sing that so many times? Because we get confused sometimes with those 3 branches in the Declaration. No, those 3 branches are part of the Constitution of the United States of America. Legislative, executive, and judicial. So let's sing it again. The Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution. 3 branches in the Constitution. Legislative, executive, and judicial branches. The Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution. Hopefully, by singing that, if you ever get tested on that, you will remember those 3 branches come from the Constitution. They come from the Constitution. No other document but the Constitution, which was created 11 years after the Declaration. Correct. Correct, Pluto. Excellent. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and we'll see you next time.